kinda makes makes the main character also seem more human, as well as
No, I have.
those two make Omega
Appears fascinating.
Machine Dragon
Who fled the city? I will look into
until the you do have access, but at the moment we're actually forced to are actually a good source of green Digistocks. Alrighty. This is Ed Plays. Channel name's Ed's Gaming Den. But today we are continuing our blind playthrough of Digimon Next World Order. It's one of those names that doesn't really roll off the tongue. One of my only complaints about this game, but it's one of those rare niche titles that's so unique. It's 50% gimmick, 60% figuring out a way to work with the gimmick to break the game. So, we train up at the gym more. Essentially, the gym is going to be your best friend for the first couple of generations if you're a speedrunner or someone who wants to increase stats quickly. The gym is one of those things. When you invest into the gym, it gets really good, but you could also kill like 15 goblin mons if you're at the correct, at least rookie. For those of you who don't know, rookie Digimon gain an XP bonus. Well, old Digimon gain an XP bonus based off of a small percentile increase based off of the difficulty rating of what they fought. For example, a rookie is going to get more experience for beating a champion. A champion Digimon will gain less experience for beating a weaker Digimon, is the basics. Also, levels don't really mean much in this game. Levels is sort of more of an abstract idea. Essentially, levels kind of means it refers more to the stat breakdown of the monster. Which, this game, you can't see the enemy stats, but trust me, if you compare how good they kick your ass, you can definitely tell if you're outmatched or not. And this is the first time we fought this variety of Digimon. And this one is one of the cutest and most adorable things you can kill in this game. And I really like how they boosted that with its death sound. I try to keep the stat screens whenever I can to just kind of show the progression. But later, I try to remove them because, let's be honest, 3 days straight grinding at the gym. Yeah, I'm cutting that shit out. Doesn't make good video, and well, the more corners I can cut out of the video, the smoother it uploads. Uh, we just delivered the thing for the new Mimon. So, yep, and that requires a battle. We already technically fought a new Mimon. There we go. Probably should have kept that one in, since it was story related. Oh well. Oh, I also kind of forgot how I edit this batch here. Alright. Also, leveling points are pretty good. There's no... About the only right or wrong way to do this is resource collection. Ignore that until you run out of more interesting things like polished digi-eggs. Essentially, the basics of what the descriptions there say is increases the percentage of stats on an egg. But also, it will occasionally just... certain eggs will actually get boosted in a random stat, too. On top of the increased percentile to reincarnation. So whatever stats... I mean, it's... every generation of Digimon, it's progressively gets stronger because it's always cutting a percentile of the previous generation's stats and adding it back into the base stats. Trying to remember where the toilet is from the looks of it. I will say this again. The music is really good. Hell, literally the music in Digimon is so unique within the video games. Some of the anime musics could probably be dropped in a deep hole and sat on fire. Ugh. Does anyone else still have Hey Digimon stuck in their head? It's literally just those two words, just repeated over and over again.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I have not yet seen the reboot of Digimon Adventures original yet. I have seen parts of the Digimon Adventure Try movies that were translated in English. Still waiting for them to translate the last one. Also, for those of you who don't know, they're exclusively on Steam for some reason. All the English dubs for Digimon Adventures Try. And yes, Steam sells movies, but only very rare, hard to find niche movies that only people fueled with the deepest rooted nostalgia would go out and find. Or the really obscure ones that a lot of people, for some reason, want to watch, like Paddock. But we're not here talking about Paddock. Oh, that's a big Numemon. Ooh.
Now then. Let's eat.
So, yeah, I'm cutting them with a meat and a digi stock. And this is kind of before I found out about the side quest where you need to collect 50 of them. Or was it 500? Oh well, that's chapter 2. Alright, Night Plains. Essentially, at the moment, I was exploring, trying to figure out where I could go and not die horribly.
Okay.
Probably the most confusing part of this is, I think, the next batch of episodes. But you can kind of see that we're getting very, almost nothing stat-wise for killing these things. I'm just killing them for the bits, because in the early game, pretty much everyone and their uncle wants 500 bits, or your left kidney. And let me tell you, it's cheaper just to take other people's kidneys and their money. But the other thing is, there's actually a finite amount of these guys you need to get every so now and again in order to continue the story. But if you're me and you're a 100% type of person, you want to try to get the most value out of your game, you're going to do all the side quests to try and prove to yourself that you got more than your money's worth of this game. Forget about it for a bit, and come back to it a couple years later on extra hard mode. So, oh, this is the first black album.
Do it!
They're actually pretty strong for early game. And they're actually a good place to grind for stats, but only if you have rookies. Because if you have champions, the experience stats are cut in half if you kill a rookie. Money values stay the same, but all that, and battles, time freezes whenever you enter a battle.
Get that hope that...
So it's kind of, no matter what you do in the gym, that progresses the in-game clock by an hour every time. But you can do about, like, I mean, depending on how dense an area. Oh,
I don't believe
oh,
it!
yeah. But depending on how dense an area is with enemies.
Got a second? Made my day. Made my day.
Alrighty. We turned in those quests. Leveled up again. So, Palmon increases the quality of food you can get every day. Numamon, once per day, will give you a free portable toilet. Now, portable toilets may not seem that good of a commodity, but if you save up enough, eventually you could build up more porta potties
Over here!
than you could ever use porta potties.
Good night.
And then after that, you can just start selling some. But, yeah, in this game, some megas don't take craps. So don't get scared and look up, are they constipated?
Now then! Let's eat!
They want meat.
Here you go!
So yeah, oh, this is where I try out the PvP. So basically what the PvP chest is, wait. Now I think I accidentally clicked that when I was trying to talk to Korma. Oh well. I'll save that explanation for another day. So yeah, we spent a couple of days in the gym again. I'm just going to stop cutting out bathroom breaks because that joke has gotten pretty old, especially when I had to purposefully edit out 50 shits in the first episode.
Good job. Now then.
No, I didn't actually edit out 50 shits. I had to edit out about 20 of them.
Okay, gather round.
But I had to do that same 20 about 50 times. Because
Come on, eat up.
I kept running out of RAM. Trying to edit this in bulk.
Time to eat.
Picking up the daily goods. Also, Koromon will give you 3 free random items. And, so, about every 3 days, you actually get 2 porta potties, technically. Average. That's including the one that Numamon gives you. Yeah, porta potties are actually useful to sell, but if you ask me, in the middle of the dungeon, your Digimons need to take a crap. It's probably better to have the porta potties, especially if you're in a new place and don't know how close the nearest toilet is. By far, portable toilets are some of the most useful items in this entire game. Now, if you look at the mini-map, it will show you where NPCs that you can recruit are. But that does not mean they're ready to give the quest to be recruited. Biomon there. Wait. I could have sworn he said Palmon, didn't he? There we go. Oh well, it's an easy one. Also, if enemies start stepping back and giving you distance, it's because they respect your authority.
That's the way.
And that they're pretty much one-shottable.
Very nice.
Also, a little tip, if you can, do not instigate more than single one-on-two battles. Because the experience gains are pretty much the same, but the drop rate is slightly increased, but bits and experience are the two priorities. Unless you're looking for a specific item. I guess I did edit out the craps. Most of them, anyway.
Keep your eyes open. Yeah, yeah. Good aim.
So... Ah!
All right. Yeah, yeah. It's working. Nice one. That's the way.
Tree wood. Alright, I'm back from checking that. Oh, it's Warmon, not Patamon. I mean Palmon. And if memory serves correct, this is the part where we go back to our bullies after our training montage and kick their ass.
Keep your eyes open. Keep going. Nice hit. Keep going.
Man, they really do like making you feel bad for killing those. Oh, so YouTube, they're not dead, they're running away, see? Yeah, it took me a bit to try to cheese that.
All right. Yes. That's the way. Yes.
this one's a good battle.
Great! Nice hit! Don't let him get away!
Nine-tail Kunya.
Nice hit! Full power! Yeah, yeah!
Alright. Oh, we can kill those now.
Excellent! Hey, everyone! Who's hungry?
Well, let's kill this other one. Partially off screen. And this is the first time we we filled our
Now then!
backpack. Now, you kind of want to try to use your healing items to heal them before you get out of the fight, you know, right in the middle of it. But that's really hard when your healing thing costs 100 bits, and the thing you're fighting does about 550 damage. And you have 2 Digimon, so, and you can only heal 1 Digimon at a time. Man, the music in this game is pretty good. It's definitely one of those soundtracks you can pick apart the layers to. Because it's a little orchestra with a little bit of rock here and there.
Okay, gather round!
I'm going to use some recovery discs here on both of them, just in case we get into a scuffle. Now, I still don't know what we're supposed to do with Arumon here, but without looking it up, I'm just going to assume that it's one of those where you just need to talk every day with her until she just runs out of dialogue and joins.
Now then.
Toilets. But now we're going to deliver Quagamon his treat. I think.
Stay calm. Nice hit. You gotta stay calm. Good aim.
Oh, I accidentally aggroed two of these red Vegemon here.
There. Yes. Get up. Here we go. Sorry.
Oh, that's where the part where I couldn't figure out how to use the regen disc. By the by, I doubt that would have actually changed this out. Oh,
Here we go.
there we go. Nope.
Don't let him get away.
Yeah.
There. Nice one. Please. Let's no. We lost.
Man, that came real close to actually turning the fight.
How could I let this?
Oh, apparently there are other humans apart from yourself in the digital world.
Oh, neat.
If they've suddenly been thrown into this world in the same way you were, they're probably in trouble. Considering the strange incidents with the machine Draymon, you should also go check them out.
Huh.
If we can exchange information, maybe we can find out why humans have been pulled into the digital world. And maybe we could solve some other mysteries too. Like how we can send you all home. The witness reports are coming from the south of Nye Plains. Be careful. Got a second? Made my day.
We got another tamer points. That's another save. Well, we're going to spend the rest of this day training.
Be serious. Keep getting stronger.
Yep. Also, I'd like to try and make it a habit to leave the training hall and go to Gigimon's house because you have a chance to do a tamer moment.
Hey, everyone! Well, good night.
Good stuff happens if you do those correctly. And you're actually rewarded with Digivolution infos. But I didn't realize that in this recording session at the time.
Let's eat.
Oh, I'm running low on meat. Also, it's good to give them food other than meat now and again.
Okay, gather round.
For example, bananas give you flat health for eating them. But if you cook a food before you feed it to them, it will actually increase the values that the food will give by essentially feeding them both the same food item. Alright. Get our free items there. Get our food. Now, the thing is, don't worry if you don't get ultimates on your first generation. And if you do, you're most likely not going to be able to feed them. Because they become very ravenous compared to regular pets. I know, lesser pets. Oh, we can barely keep these champions fed.
Okay, gather round.
go get Wagamon. A little bit of a skip there.
Hey, everyone!
Alright. Now, Wagamon, he will give you steroids, essentially. There's food items in this game that increases certain aspects of training. And if memory serves correct, he gives you the one that grants increased attack and speed.
Himari, look! It's a human! Whoa, Rika! Don't get too close! I told you, we don't know what's going on here, so we have to be careful. But this person looks kind. Those are the most dangerous types of people. It's not normal, and probably not sincere.
Hey! What is it? A human?
Hey, Himari, Kota changed completely too, you know. Maybe it's okay then. Even in the presence of a beautiful girl like me, he didn't turn into a big bad wolf or anything, you know? He looked after Pabumon and Yuramon too, after all. Kota really is a good person.
What are you talking about?
Nothing important. We're discussing whether or not this person is a big bad wolf. Anyway, at least tell us your name, okay?
Before you ask someone's name, isn't it polite to give your own name first?
Yukimura, you're always so formal. You said the exact same thing when we first met.
It's called manners. It really goes without saying.
Well, I guess I need to learn by your example. Show us how it's done.
Fine. My name is Yukimura. This is my partner Kota.
I'm Kota Hirose. Nice to meet you.
I'm Rika. I'm Himari's partner. And I am Himari Ofuchi.
I see. That's a good name.
Huh? I've heard that name somewhere. Kota, do you have something to eat?
Only 2 Digistocks. I want to go in farther, but there's an aggressive Digimon in the way. There's not much around here for Digimon to eat. We don't even know how to get back to our own world.
Oh yeah, how did you get here? You can't get back to the real world even from, Floatia?
Well, if you're still here, there really must be no way back, right? Could the problem be the machine Draymon attacks? This world is in trouble.
No thanks to you, Kota. But first things first, what do we do about this?
Well, let's see if we can get to Floatia. We can take these Digimon too, right?
Alright. Lemons. the lemons will give you a speed boost when you eat them. Well, no, not a speed boost. They'll give you increased speed.
Wonderful!
I'll,
Hey, everyone! Oh. We're coming close to the end of the episode here. Now it looks like they need to take a crap.
Also, try not to waste porta potties when you know there's a toilet nearby.
Okay, gather round.
Alright, time skip later. That's our stats. Snuffy's critically
Okay,
injured.
gather round.
It takes me a bit to realize,
Nice one!
you need to keep spamming band-aids on him until he's better.
Ready?
Stuffy's about to die of old age. Whenever they start making that noise, that's usually... Oh wait, no. She's dying of the injury. They make the same sound if they're dying of old age. This is Mom Coast.
Okay, gather round.
I decided to buy an overly priced Band-Aid.
Now then.
Well, I'll see you guys next time. This video is getting a little long.